promise I could make it fly.
Now, I know most of you guys are going to probably think I'm fucked up for this, but if you were in my situation, you probably would have did the exact same thing. And if you wouldn't, I mean, honestly, you're a fucking stronger person than I am, because I was so mad at this kid. Now, if you guys didn't know this, I used to actually live with my grandparents, and I used to live there with my brother. And we lived there for at least, I think it was 2 years we lived there. And so we weren't, like, anywhere near my parents. So we'd always have them come up and visit. Like, my dad would drive there, and he would come visit us. And my mom, like, every once in a while, she would drive up, too. My mom told me she was coming up to my grandparents. And my grandparents don't live in, like, a big area. Like, it's a really small town and stuff. So there's not really, like, I guess there's a lot to do because it's, like, out in the country, I guess. Anyway, she brings this guy with her, and this guy ends up bringing his kids with him. And so I don't think anything of it. Like, me and my brother are like, okay, well, maybe it's just some cool people to hang out with. Went down to the creek, caught some fucking fish, caught some frogs and stuff, and then it was all good. And we actually had a fish tank at my grandparents' house, and we were like, let's go get some fish from the fish store. And this is just like the first thing that pissed me off. And this whole time, like, mostly the whole day, this kid was just, like, he was just making jokes and stuff, and he was, like, pushing us, and, like, he was, like, touching us. Like, if you ever sit with a kid in a car, like, you know, there's that one little bastard, he's asking for a beating, basically, the whole time you're with him. There's always that one person that just, he wants to get beat up. No, there's no reason for it. They just want to get beat up. So we get to this fish place, and we go pick out some fish and stuff. And I mean, the whole time the kid's just being annoying. And I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you if you don't shut up. And he's just like pushing us, shoving us. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna beat you up. And like, I'm telling his dad, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna beat up your kid. And like, they don't think anything of it. I'm just chilling. I'm like, all right, whatever. So we leave the fish place, and then we decide, oh, let's go to Walmart really quick. And I forget what we were doing there. I think we were getting some McDonald's, because there's actually like a McDonald's inside the Walmarts here. I don't know if that's the same in America. So we get into Walmart to get all our stuff, and I pull my mom to the side, and I'm like, Mom, this kid is pissing us off, and he's been pissing us off all day. If he does not stop, I'm gonna beat him up. And she's like, honestly, I wouldn't blame you, because he's being a little shit the whole day. His dad's even telling him that. So anyways, we get our food, we leave Walmart, and we're driving home, and this kid starts shaking the fucking bag of fish, and we're just yelling at him, stop fucking shaking the bag. And like, we're all getting mad at him because like, he's gonna kill the fish. I remember this specifically because, I don't know, my brother told me, he's like, you remember him shaking the fish? And I was like, yeah, I do remember him shaking the fish. And that really pissed me off, because we wanted to bring them home and like put them in our fucking aquarium. So anyways, we're driving back to my grandparents' house, and he keeps fucking just being annoying and shit, and just like touching us and like punching us. And so my mom and this guy, they decide, oh, let's go take some pictures of this waterfall. So my mom decides to get out of the car and take a picture of it with this guy. And I don't know, something just snapped in my head. I took my fucking seatbelt off, and I told this kid, I'm like, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. I looked at my brother, and I looked at his brother, and they just started laughing, because I just got on top of this kid, and I just started fucking wailing. I remember I was just punching him in the face. I was choking him. Like, dude, I was pissed. So after I'm done beating this kid up, my mom and his dad come to the fucking car, and his dad just looks at him and says, he told you he was gonna do it. Honestly, I thought that was just the funniest thing. I basically just got away with beating the fucking piss out of this kid. He had like a bloody nose and a black eye. I got away with it completely. Like, his dad didn't care, because, I mean, honestly, the kid fucking deserved the beating. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below. And, I mean, I guess if you guys have ever had that experience where you beat someone up and got away with it completely. I don't always fight, but there was just something about that kid. He just pissed me off all day, so I told him, I'm gonna beat you up. Anyways, guys, it's been your boy Dutton. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later. Peace.
You think I'm making this up? If the songs ain't sharp, trust me, they ain't making the cut. You don't like it? I'm no teacher, but you'll learn to adjust. I'm my own worst critic, so critics step your hate game up. I'm a different breed of artist, I know how to survive. You come into my lane, you better know how to drive. And I suggest you buckle up if you won't come